Hi, I'm Josh Fishman, president and owner of A. Fishman & Son. Welcome back to our Diamond Education series. The issue that I'd like to discuss today is more in the area of advice than it is education, and that is, are diamonds an investment? I get asked that question very frequently, but let's separate what we're talking about and what areas are involved in the question of our diamonds an investment. There are two possibilities. One, I get asked that question when a young couple comes in to buy an engagement ring. The question is the diamond a good investment for the future? That is one issue. A second issue is when I get asked by somebody who wants to diversify their assets and they want to buy diamonds to put away as a store of value for the future. In that case, are diamonds an investment? The issues for both of these questions are slightly different, and I'd like to discuss them briefly with you. Let's look at the definition of investment and what it means to invest money in something. An investment, or to invest, is to put money to use by purchase or expenditure in something offering potential profitable returns, as in interest, income, or appreciation in value. Where do diamonds fit in this definition? And is it different when you're purchasing an engagement ring or if you're purchasing a diamond as a store of value for the future? Before we discuss the difference between engagement ring purchases and investment diamonds, let's set some ground rules. First of all, as I've explained before, diamonds are not a fungible commodity. What this means is that every diamond is unique. And because it is unique, it is not an investment like a stock certificate, where every piece of paper is the same. And margins for the purchase and sale of stock certificates are very small. The margins, profit margins, for the purchase of diamonds are larger than that. And depending on what level of the diamond chain you buy your diamond from, margins can be smaller or larger. The largest margins are, of course, at the retail level. At the level of where we operate, in the importing and wholesale of diamonds, margins are very small. So obviously, your potential return is greater at our level. But there is a profit, and that has to be accounted for in terms of future value and appreciation. When you buy an engagement ring, you have to buy a pretty diamond, as I've said before. That means a diamond that measures what a diamond of that weight should measure, that is brilliant, and where the nature of the inclusions is pleasing. And that goes regardless of the budget or quality or size of the diamond that you purchase. Now, is that diamond an investment? If you buy a pretty diamond, as I've just defined it, that diamond will retain a certain amount of value for the future. That does not mean that you can turn around tomorrow and sell it for a profit. That is not the case in diamonds, even when you buy a diamond for investment. But it does mean that over time, historically, diamonds have appreciated in value. And if you buy a diamond that's worth the money that I've just described, then you will be able to find a buyer willing to pay for that diamond. It may not be 100% of what you've paid, depending on the time frame that you have, but over a longer period of time, historically, the facts have shown that you can get your money out of it. It's better than anything else that you might want to spend discretionary income on. But that does not mean that you're getting interest or dividends or a company that is growing and becoming more valuable. If there's inflation, it will become more valuable. At the same time, if you buy a diamond from the retail level and you come to sell it at the wholesale level, there will be a larger difference and it will take much more time to find that value being returned to you. On the other hand, if you buy a diamond that is poor quality, that does not fit my definition of pretty, you will not have any kind of retained value. It will be difficult for you to find somebody to buy that diamond. And that's why I recommend, when I say that if you buy a pretty diamond, it is worth putting your money into. It's not an investment in the technical definition, but it is a place where you can be fairly confident that over time you will be able to get most of your money out of. And that's a good thing. Let's turn to the issue of investment diamonds. What is an investment diamond? Most people think that an investment diamond is a diamond which is very expensive, very high quality, could be very large stone. I've had people ask me whether it would be a good idea for them to buy a 5-carat diamond as an investment diamond. But let's first examine what the purpose of that individual's goal is. What is the outcome he's trying to achieve? If it is to profit and be in the business of investing, like buying gold, buying art, diamonds are not for him. They're not for you in that respect. They are a speculation. If the purpose of buying fine quality diamonds is to diversify your assets as a place to store value, not necessarily to gain appreciation, but to store value so that when you need money, you can be sure that you're getting most of your money out, then there is an element of merit to that kind of investing. But what should you be buying? You shouldn't be buying one large stone that's very expensive, because that is a recipe for limiting the opportunity to sell. As in anything, there are more buyers at a lower cost, and there are fewer buyers at a higher price. And as a dealer, I can tell you that if I have an expensive diamond that I anticipate I will have to wait a long time for a buyer, I will have to pay less for it. On the other hand, if it's a diamond that is more medium quality, not the finest, not a D internally flawless, one that I can anticipate selling more quickly, I'm certainly willing to pay more for that diamond. So my recommendation for somebody who wants to buy diamonds as a store of value to diversify some of his assets is to buy, first of all, round diamonds, because that's the most popular shape. And second, not to buy the finest D flawless stones, but a more medium quality of E, F, G, even H in the VS quality, not necessarily even VVS quality. But to make sure that you buy a fine cut diamond with no problems, no fluorescence, no problems with the certificate, and stick only to GIA certificated diamonds. That will give you the best opportunity to sell those diamonds when the need arises or when you decide to liquidate, and find more readily a buyer such as myself or a dealer like me who's willing to buy those diamonds for inventory because they're pretty attractive and we anticipate being able to sell them more quickly, and therefore we can offer you a better price. If over time diamond prices have moved up, you will get perhaps even 100% or maybe more than that as a return on your investment. But don't anticipate making a killing on these types of diamonds. And don't put all your eggs into a single diamond. It's purely speculation. That's my advice, not education. It's advice to you in buying an engagement ring or a diamond for store of value for diversification. Until next time, when I look forward to speaking to you again, this is Josh Fishman, A. Fishman & Son. Have a great day.